Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Houston Vikings franchise mode. So I just want to address a few things really quickly. This past week, it has actually been a full week now. I have been extremely sick. I'm still not feeling great. I've had stomach pains all week, and I did miss a few days of school as well, so I've been in a very rough state recently, but I'm hopefully going to be able to record some videos for you guys, bring back these series. Obviously, I do want to start a new one here soon as well. Let me know what you guys would be interested in to see there. I'm thinking another franchise mode, that's for sure, but I'm not sure. There's a few teams I'm interested in doing. We'll have to wait and see when the time comes. But one thing I do want to mention about the Be a Pro series. I did delete the first episode because I wasn't very happy with how it turned out. It wasn't a very good video, and I really feel like I could have put in a lot more effort into the video. I really didn't know what to use for the thumbnail either. I didn't really like the thumbnail. I mean, it was okay, but I really didn't enjoy the thumbnail either. So yeah, I'm gonna delete that, or we're gonna stop that series for now. I may bring it back in a little bit, or I might even restart it or do a new one. We'll have to wait and see when the time comes, but let's get into this episode. So we have the re-sign phase, and to be honest, I don't think we have very many people that we are gonna bring back, that's for sure. So Ranta, I mean, we have 43 million cap space right now, or in cap space, I should say, right now. I really don't think I want to bring Ranta back yet. Hischer's going to want to get re-signed next year. That could be interesting. Molson, don't know. I don't think I'm going to bring him or Ennis or Johns back. Moving on, Yoshimura, I will definitely just offer him a contract. Sorry, I had to turn my TV down. It was really loud. So we'll offer him... Yeah, we'll just give him the max entry-level deal. He should accept that. That is really nice. Obviously, Terry Yoshimura, a pretty solid prospect who we just drafted. Lance Buma also won't come back to the team. Andrew Kopp. I feel like it's time I should give more... I feel like it's time I should give ice time to some of our younger prospects and sign them as well. So, Kopp, don't think will be in the team. Paquette, no. Now, Remy Ellie, I think I would like to bring back. Is it Remy? I forget. Is it Remy? I do not remember. Let's look at his name here. Yeah, it is Remy Ellie. So I think I will offer him a contract. We'll offer him a 1-year, $1 million deal. Gustav Posler, I'm not going to bring back. Matson, I'm not going to bring back. Then there's Salo, Ratcliffe, just some unsigned prospects who we have. McIsaac, I'm going to have to re-sign, or not sign, I'm not re-sign, I'm going to have to sign him because for some reason he's just not growing unsigned, so hopefully he'll start growing there. Jocelyn, who we just drafted, I will probably give him time in the AHL. I may have to look at that again, though, just to see. I'm not going to offer him a contract yet. And then obviously, let's go all the way down to our goalie in, was it Dominic? Dominic? No. What's his first name? I do not remember. Oh yeah, it was Radislav. I was thinking Dominic or Radislav Herbas, the Czech Republican goaltender who we drafted. When did we draft him? 121st overall, medium elite potential. That could be very interesting. Pretty even stats, basically all around in the reflexes. So I'm also going to offer him a contract, and to be honest, that is going to be it. And if Ellie doesn't accept that deal, then I'm not going to re-sign anyone, realistically. Yoshimura accepts, Ellie accepts, Herbas accepts, McIsaac accepts. Alright, so I do want to go back to the contracts just to see really quickly, just to make sure that I do have everybody re-signed. Or at least everybody I want to re-sign. So let's see. Johns, yeah, he won't be coming back, that's for sure. We have a 5.8 million cap hit in Pasternak. To be honest, Pasternak's contract is pretty good. He's up to an 89 as well. That's nice. He's been around an 88 for throughout the series since we picked him up year one. So let's see. Posler, no. Paquette, no. Kopp, no. Booman, no. Molson, no. Johns, no. Ennis, no. Narena, no. He's high bottom 6 at 20 years old. Same thing for Semenov. Same thing for Studenik. Ruzicka, I mean, yeah, he's got a better potential, so we'll at least offer him a deal. Isaac Ratcliffe isn't the greatest. Robin Salo, I do have to resign, or I do have to sign. I will offer him a contract. Don't know if he'll even play or not, though. So I mean, yeah, okay, wait, yeah, Ratcliffe will come to the team. I was looking at Oland and thinking it was Ratcliffe, but yeah, Oland I won't sign. Studenik, Semenov, Narena, Ennis, Narena, Semenov, Studenik, and Oland I won't re-sign. Those are from our first draft, so very interesting, that's for sure. Quite far into the series already, surprisingly, but alright, so those are all the skaters. I've got everybody signed. Basically, Matson and Ranta, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'm really hoping to see a jump out of Luukkonen this offseason, because if he could be the NHL backup, that would be really nice. We'll have to wait and see, that's for sure. Herbass, I don't know, I'd like to give him ice time in the AHL. Obviously, we got Sturm as well, so we'll have to wait and see. Naslund, you never know, could be a good goalie. Henrik Naslund, definitely a Swedish player. But yeah, you never know. Obviously, having Herbass and Luukkonen, I mean, will we need another goalie? Who knows? Like, obviously, Herbass could be better than Luukkonen. Luukkonen could be better than Herbass. Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. But I think we are good. So let's advance another day, and we'll see if... wait, did I send out a contract? I already don't remember. I think I did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I sent out a few to some of our unsigned prospects we drafted year one. So Ratcliffe, Ruzicka, and Salo all accept. Now, I want to show you guys something that I believe was never in the game or in past games. You can actually check who might go to free agency, which is really cool. So there's Drew Doughty, Blake Wheeler, Ryan McDonough, Jordan Eberle, Ryan Johansson, Tyler Johnson, Zuccarello, Skinner, Simmons, Sedin, Spezza, Nyquist, Strawman, Shattenkirk, Sedin, Myers, Edler, Manson, Markov, Hansel, Duchesne. Duchesne's only an 82. A list as a first liner. Feel like that's a morale thing, but maybe not. Goalies, they got Talbot, Rene, Smith, obviously Ranta, Ward, Hutton. So there's some interesting ones, that's for sure. Well, now, I mean, like I said, I don't have anybody to re-sign, so we'll sim to the free agency period, and we will see what we can find here. So, edit trade block. I don't think I'm going to trade anybody. I still might look for a trade for Burakovsky, but I'm not sure about that. We'll have to wait and see. So, the free agency pool consists of Drew Doughty, Ryan Johansson, who's actually an 88 overall, so he did show that he was an 85. So he's actually, he was actually just demoralized a little bit. Interesting. Wheeler, McDonough, Eberle, Johnson, Skinner. All right, Duchesne actually is an 85. All right, so I was right about that. Interesting. Let's go check the goaltenders. Is Talbot or Rene there? Let's see. Actually, both of them are interesting. So let's check out prospects really quickly. Any prospect goalies? No, not by the looks of it. Not like there's really any, or not like I really need any, I should say, because really we have two medium elite goalies. Oh, we have a low elite player that did not get drafted, Darcy Arnott. So I mean, we'll offer him a contract. Let's see, offer contract to him. Let's see, is there any other forward prospects, or not necessarily forward prospects? A low top 4 defenseman named Almond, T. Almond. I mean, we'll offer him a contract. You never know, he could come in to the team. High top 9 Prince, no. Any prospects, that's what I'm looking for right now. Let's see, it doesn't really look like it. I mean, there are some players that we could sign, but there's not like any that I really need to go like out of my way to sign. So I don't think I'm going to sign any other prospects. All right, so let's go back and sort it by overall, and we'll see. So, I mean, 43.5 mil cap space. We could bring in some players. Now, I'm not sure who I would like to bring in. I mean, Ryan Johansson obviously wouldn't be bad, but like I can't play him on second line, and I still want to give Hischier first line ice time. I don't want to give Johansson second line ice time, really. I mean, we could play him on the wing or put Hischier on the wing and then put Burakovsky on the second line. But then again, like I want to make sure that we give Hischier the ice time that he needs to grow, so then we could maybe have a 1-2 punch in Johansson and Hischier. That would be really nice. That's for sure. So, I mean, if we look at offering him a contract, I'm not too sure. Cheapest would be 3 or 4 years, which, to be fair, that wouldn't be bad. I think I'd rather go on a shorter contract, though, bring him up to 29. That wouldn't be bad in case he were to start dropping off a little bit. I don't know how much I should give him. I feel like 7.8 million for 3 years. I mean, I think Ryan Johansson is worth 7.8 million. You know what? Just in case, I'll raise it to 7.9 million. So 3 years for Ryan Johansson on a $7.9 million deal at least, I should say. So I'll offer that contract. Now, we've got some other players that I could sign, like obviously like Drew Doughty, and then I'm sure there's going to be people like, well, why not sign him? Might as well go out and sign a big player like that. But I don't know. Obviously, I could most definitely afford him. It's just, is it worth bringing him in? I mean, he's still got time to win a cup, and he would obviously really help to me wanting to win a cup in the first 7 years of this franchise. It could happen. So I don't know about a 7-year deal, though. I don't really like the sounds of that. Then again, I'd have to offer him quite a big contract. I mean, I could cheese the game and go 1 year, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather go like 2 years at like 9 million or something, just so it's not really a cheese to the game, but like still, I mean, I'm giving him a lot of money. Like I'd rather go 9 million. So like 9 million for 2 years. You know what? Let's offer it. He'll bring him up to 31 years old. Let's try it. Drew Doughty. All right. So those are 2 contracts we have now sent out. I do want to see though how much of my contract or my cap space have I used now. So I sent 7.6 million to Ryan Johansson and 9 million to Drew Doughty. So that's only 16.6 million. And that means if we subtract 16 million from 43.5 million, I still have 26.9 million. And obviously there's some interesting players here to bring in. Now, before I do sign anybody else, I think I'd actually have to look who else I could bring in realistically. Like what would I want here? Like, if we sort it by forwards and highest overall, we have a first line of Pastrnak, Hischier, and probably Johansson. Maybe, I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. Burakovsky gets on the second line with DeBrusk and DeBrincat. That would be a nice second line. Then Brown, Boucher, Aberg, Kapanen, Lawton, and Yoshimura. I would like to give Yoshimura time, but you never know. I may keep him in the AHL so he plays down there. We'll have to wait and see. So, I mean, forwards, not too bad. Defense, obviously, our defense is absolutely brutal. Like, if you look at our defense, there's no way we're even going to be half decent. Even with Drew Doughty, still, our D-core is too bad. I wouldn't mind, to be honest, sending away Ouellet, Benning, and, like, well, maybe not Pulock. I would like to keep Carlson. He just hasn't really grown at all. I'm pretty sure he was like a 70. He was either a 74, 76, or 78 when I acquired him in a trade. I mean, he is definitely I really don't see him being a two-way defenseman. He is much more of a defensive defenseman, but still, he just hasn't really grown at all, which kind of sucks. I mean, obviously, he could be a bottom pairing defenseman for us, but I'd really like to see him succeed more. So, I mean, realistically, like, if we were to send Willett, Benning, and maybe Pulock out, kind of like to keep Pulock as well, though. So, you know what? So, let's see. If we were to send Benning and Willett out, then we'd have Carlson, Pulock, Olofsson, Valimaki, Liljegren. Alright, sorry about that. Something just came up. But, yeah, so I mean, for our decor, I really don't know what to do. I mean, maybe we could see a jump from Valimaki and Liljegren, but I don't think it would be a big enough jump to put them in the NHL. I mean, we could obviously play them in the NHL. Just don't know if I would want to. I don't know what to do, guys. We have so many defensive prospects, but there's not like that number 1D prospect like we have on the forwards, obviously. I don't know why I took the longest way possible to get there. Like, if you look at Zadina prospect, Yoshimura prospect, Hischier prospect, Vanainen prospect. So, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I think I should definitely sign another defenseman, though, because our decor is terrible. Now, I believe Ryan McDonough was there. Don't remember, though. Was he there? Yes, he was. So, I mean, we could bring in Ryan McDonough. He is getting up there on the age. Obviously, there's Shattenkirk as well and Strawman. Shattenkirk. Here, wait. Let's sort it by defenseman really quickly. So we've got McDonough, Strawman, Shattenkirk, Myers, Edler, Markov, Gunnarsson, Daypre, Method, Coburn, Dumoulin, Cronwall, Bertuzzo, Girardi, Marchenko. I don't know. Maybe McDonough. Probably McDonough or Shattenkirk. Wow, the Rangers lost a lot this year. They lost McDonough, Shattenkirk, and Zuccarello. That is crazy. Alright, so let's look at McDonough's stats. Really good stats everywhere, to be honest. A very good two-way defenseman. Strawman, not too bad as well. Good two-way defenseman. And Shattenkirk, obviously a really good offensive defenseman. What if I were to bring in two of them? If not even all three. I mean, we could realistically bring in all three. So, you know what? Let's see. Ryan McDonough. 4-year deal. That's not bad. I'd rather do cheaper. You know what? He only wants $6 million at 3 years. So, you know what? Let's try $6.6 million for 3 years. Hopefully he accepts that. That would be really nice. Then Shattenkirk only wants 2 years. All right, well, no other teams want him, but I will offer him $5.65 million over the next 2 seasons. So let's see. Let's add those together. What did I even give to McDonough? I don't even remember. Wait, Shattenkirk I gave 5, 6, 5, 5. I don't even know. Whatever. We probably have used a decent amount of cap space. I know that. So, Doughty, Johansson, McDonough, and Shattenkirk. Goalies. I need to bring in a goalie. I think I might advance a few days to see if anybody has offered a contract on Ranta. So let's see. We've offered 4 big contracts out in free agency, and it would definitely make this team better. So our not accepts, Almond accepts. Those were the 2 prospects that did not get drafted. All right. Vance Day again. Come on. Shattenkirk accepts. All right. Nobody else has accepted yet, though. And next day, people will start signing. So there's still quite a few players out there, that's for sure. Now, Ranta. Still nobody has signed Ranta. I'm going to wait, though. Nobody has offered him a contract, so it should give him a few days to answer. So let's see, advanced day. Drew Doughty accepts, Ryan Johansson accepts, and Ryan McDonough accepts. All right, well, this team is looking quite a different, or looking like quite a different team now. Now I'm just thinking, is there a third liner I could sign to bring into this team as well? Hansel, Ennis, Wilson. I mean, I'd probably bring in Hansel. Hansel's got good face-offs, I know that. He's actually a really good two-way player, to be fair. I mean, I think it's time to really start going for the playoffs, which isn't bad. I mean, obviously if we aren't doing good, then I could definitely send away Hansel. That's kind of the reason why I want to sign him, though. Like if I needed to, I could trade him away. How old is he? He's 32. I really don't think he'd want to come to the team, though. Realistically, he would like to go somewhere where he can win a cup. So you know what? I won't sign him then. I could bring in Pecorine. Again, though, he's 36. He'd like to go to a cup contender, so I'm not going to do that. So 1-year deal for Ranta. How much I'm going to offer him, I have no idea. I don't want to offer him that much in case I do want to bring someone in. I think I'll go 14 mil, or maybe 13 and a half. Oh yeah, let's go 13 and a half, 1 year for Antti Ranta. He should more than likely accept that deal. I'd be shocked if he didn't, so let's advance a day and we'll see if he joins the team, if he does come back to Houston. Obviously, that means we are stuck with him for 1 year, but still. Let's see, advanced day, come on, there we go. Antti Ranta accepts, so he comes back. And, yeah, so the team is obviously going to be looking quite a bit different. This should be very interesting. Drew Doughty, David Pastrnak, Ryan Johansson, maybe Yoshimura in the NHL. Filip Zadina hopefully will have a growth year this year. That would be nice. Nico Hischier playing in the NHL. Vanainen, obviously we signed McDonough and Shattenkirk as well. They get to play together again. Whether they'll be on the same pair or not, I'm not sure. But you know what, guys? That is going to be it from me. Hopefully you all did enjoy. I will sign to the... Or not sign. I will sim to the to the start of the 2019-2020 season. I'll probably figure out all the lines and everything off screen for you guys, just so I won't have to bore you. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.